Welcome to Livin SoCal. I'm your host, Erica Bachelor, and today we're in Silver Lake at Matrushka Construction, a store that features handmade designs sure to excite any fashionista. Let's go take a look inside. We are with the owner of Matrushka Construction, Laura Howe. Now, Laura, can you tell me a little bit about the inspiration in your store?
Yes, the idea was to have a shop where everything was handmade by local artists here in the neighborhood and to make it accessible for the community.
Now, usually when people hear handmade, we think expensive. So what is your price range in the store?
Our price range is for dresses is usually between $125 and $200. We try to keep the designs very simple, therefore they become a little bit more affordable.
I love it. Now, I know there's something unique about your clothing. What is that?
Well, it is all handmade, and we can do alterations for people if they're having trouble finding something in their size. We can custom make it to fit or alter it to fit, and they can choose the fabrics that we have available in the shop.
And then do you do so the alterations that you do, does someone have to make an appointment, or are you always in the store, they can stop in?
Well, it might be better. You can just come in. I just encourage everyone to come in. And if I'm here, I can do the alterations for you on the spot. And then if it's a little more involved, my assistants can either hem it or pin it and get it ready. And then you can come back in later in the week to pick it up.
Awesome. And then what is your typical customer profile?
I would say she is from in the arts community, or a woman that's looking for something a little different. She wants to not have something that everyone else is wearing and look a little bit more unique.
Now, you also do bridal wear. Who is the Matrushka bride?
I would say that she is also a woman, an independent woman looking for something different that's not just right off the rack. Something that she can help have a little influence on and design herself a little bit. And then we do consulting and we pick the fabrics that she's looking for.
Awesome. Now, do you do menswear as well?
A little bit of menswear. The men don't get quite as much of the love that we give to the girls, but we do have silkscreen t-shirts and vintage shirts that we silkscreen and a few hoodies as well.
It's very cool. Now, I know you're really into the arts, and I heard that you have events that you hold in your store. Can you tell me about the events that you do?
Sure. We do everything from art openings to readings to t-shirt nights where we get like 20 to 30 volunteers, and we have a DJ, and we literally sew 100 shirts in a night.
Pretty cool. Now, where do we hear about your events?
You can go to matrushka.com, and we have a blog and an event site and art opening, so it kind of whatever's coming up will be posted on the site.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I'm
welcome.
excited. I
Thank
want
you.
to take a look around.
Yeah, please
so
do.
Let's go check it out.
Okay.
All right, there's so much to look at. Where should we start?
Let's see. I can show you some of our classic cuts.
Okay.
Like this dress here we call the Veronica Lake.
Ooh,
This is a great color in the lavender and black. And then you can see, so once we have a design that we love, we'll do it in different fabrics. Like here's the longer version of the same one. Yeah, and so you have it in the short and long. And that actually is called the Cleopatra. So we'll even take, this one has sleeves, so that makes it a little bit different.
I love
and then we have it here, it's in a solid blue. And then, so once we find fabrics, and these are all poly knits that are just really, they're really easy care. They don't wrinkle. They're almost indestructible. So women really love those for traveling. And then we have these sort of vintage fabrics that have a little ruffle on the bottom. And once again, we just do these in whatever fabrics we think they look better.
They're so fun and feminine.
Yeah,
that's what I love about
and they're
it.
just really simple, and they just fit well. We're kind of known for that. They're super simple, but that just fit. Everyone just loves. They just feel like they're really flattering. They're sexy, but not too. You can still wear them for work.
And so you said all I have to do is I can just throw this in the washer and
you can
come out.
Mm-hmm. Wash and cold, hang to dry. You want to do it in gentle just to make sure. But yeah, a lot of these fabrics really last for years.
I love that. That's great for dresses. Usually you have to dry clean, and I love that. Ooh, these are fun.
And then these are the leggings. These are sort of our more one-of-a-kind. These are the patchwork pieces that we make. These are super fun. Ladies love these because you can mix and match them with everything. Like we do them in dresses, and we do them in leggings and skirts. And then just, they have the same idea as the patchwork, but each one comes out different because of the way we put the fabric together.
Very cool. Oh, and skirts.
Yeah.
These are really cute.
And then we have, that one was made from a fabric. A woman brought some fabric back from Dubai. and I made a little dress for her, and this was the leftover fabric, and so I made a skirt for the shop out of that. So that's one of a kind. There won't be any more
I love
like that.
It's cool because, like you were saying, every piece has its own unique personality. So when you walk outside, you're not going to see someone wearing your dress or your pants. I like that. You can really put your personality into it.
Yeah.
And I see some of these men's vests.
Yes.
These are really,
this is a woman. I actually, occasionally I'll carry someone. Usually it's all Matrushka, but this is a woman from Denver, and her line is called Loopy. And she was having trouble selling them in Denver, but they're doing great here, and it helps fill out the men's line. So these are all one of a kind. All the linings are different. They're really great. They have a real cool vintage vibe. I had a band came in last week, and the guys from the band, it was an up-and-coming band, and they all bought one to wear on stage. So they're just like a little different.
And it's silk.
Really
cool
linings are all silk. Yeah. Very cool. And then just their basic t-shirt. Then we just have some of the basic t-shirts for guys too. And then there's handmade pillows from a friend of mine is a designer. It's called Frances Woods, and so same idea. It's all designer fabrics, and it's all handmade as well.
I love it. So not only can I get beautified with my outfit, I can also get some home furnishings.
Yes.
And so this is the artwork that you're saying you have a local artist.
This particular artist, his name is Alan Tombello, and he calls these burnings, and they're actually. It's almost like an etching. They're drawings, but they're done with a wood burner, so they're burned into that. My particular favorite is the astronaut that's over on the other side right now.
That is very cool.
Really, really great. So so this show will be up for another month, and then we'll have another artist, and we'll have a little party and celebrate that, and just makes the shop look really different every time.
And can you show me where you do the alterations?
While I'm here, I'm always working on stuff. So we have a straight stitch machine and an overlock machine. That are always working when I'm here.
I love it. Very fun. And then, so these are all.
And that's all the threads. It kind of is a nice way to. It looks like an art piece, and yet it organizes the threads. Yeah.
Very cool. And I think this is my favorite piece of artwork.
I don't know. If you can show that on the TV, but it is a great. It's apparently he's all over the website. There's a picture of him. A real picture, and it's like some guy. I don't know why. It's like because people will come in, they go, "I've seen that picture or somewhere before."
And I have a question. Did you study fashion design as far as learning how to be a seamstress?
No, I actually, my grandmother was a seamstress, so I learned from her and my mother. I went to art school. I went to USC I got a Bachelor of Fine Art, and it's pretty much self-taught. It's the idea of making things, but I learned pretty much from my grandmother.
Awesome.
Yeah. Okay. So I would say if you like something longer, one of this style would be really gorgeous on you. So we could just see a color that you like. We could give that a try, and it'll probably be a little bit long, but I can pin it and show you that's how we would do it if you were buying it in the shop as well. Yeah.
I'm open to anything you think would look good.
Okay, well let's grab one of these.
Okay.
And perhaps I think one, and then maybe even like we have this long style as well. Do you like the lighter color or the gray? Okay, so you could try this one as well.
Perfect.
And then maybe one short one, just to see. We could either do the green or the black and white.
I think I like the black and white.
Okay, awesome. Well, let's give these a try.
I'll do the green.
The green looks really good on camera.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's just grab one of the small.
Let's do the green as well.
Awesome. And here we go.
I like the color.
Yeah. So that one's just a little bit more, maybe a little bit more formal for something. Yeah, like a wedding or just something a little more professional.
It's very sophisticated.
Yes.
I like it. Great color.
Yeah.
And I like the bottom part because you can curl it.
Yeah.
It's very girly, very feminine.
Right.
I like it.
Sweet. So once again, we would just maybe take it in a teeny bit, and then maybe, we just do a little adjustment back there if your bra strap is showing, but that looks great. Yeah.
Love it. All right, that's it.
Beautiful.
I love it.
Yeah. And
I feel very innocent in it.
And that's the shorter version
I like.
of the one that you just had on.
And the key is everything's so comfortable, and the fact I can wash it and not have to dry clean it. I love it. It's perfect.
And it just comes out of, you can just pull it out of your suitcase or just pull it out of the closet, and it looks perfect. Doesn't need any.
I don't think this needs any alterations. It's
well,
perfect.
I would just do it just a little bit right there. Yeah, just that little bit right in the waist. Otherwise, I think it looks perfect. Yeah.
And the color.
That gives a good color on you. Yeah, the green. He's right.
Can we try that?
That looks great. Cool.
I love it. This is beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah, that looks gorgeous on. Yeah, that's a beautiful color on you.
And it's super comfy. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Anything I can be comfortable in, I like.
So let me show you this is what I would do for you.
Okay.
Is we need to hem it a little bit.
All right.
So normally what I do is I just, depending on if you say these are the kind of shoes you would wear, so we would still want it to be long.
Awesome.
And then I just sort of pin it up a little bit here so you can see how it would be.
Because I always have that problem because I'm only 5'3", so
Yeah.
every time I buy dresses,
Yes.
they're too long or my pants are too long.
And this one will
So
probably,
it's
we want to
nice.
take it in just a little bit in the waist, so I pin it
Perfect.
like this as well. And then we just get it all set up for you, and that way you can see how it would be.
I love it.
Yeah. So that would probably be it. And then that looks great. Yeah. And then so I hem it all the way around.
Perfect.
So that way if you have a little heel, it looks
love it.
good. Yeah, and if we need to, we can just even lift it just a little bit like that. I think there's just a little bit there.
It feels so nice. And
Yeah,
light,
and these
too.
are just super, and it's great. This is like a great summer dress
This is.
that you can.
And you can dress it up, you can dress it down, like depending on where you're going. It
Yeah.
kind of fits all occasions.
Yes.
That's what I really like about it.
Yeah, I know, because you could wear this with flip flops out on the street, or even if you were going to like a more casual wedding, it would
Exactly.
be really great. So you just take it up just a little bit right there. There.
I love it.
Yeah, beautiful.
Oh my goodness. This is, I think, my favorite.
Yeah, it really does look great.
No, I think this is my favorite.
That is a very beautiful color. I know, isn't that just, it's the perfect
love
summer
it.
dress. Yeah, that fits you great.
It's so lightweight.
And with this one, I always like belting into the back first. Yeah, this is it's very elegant. Has a bit more of that sort of kimono style to it, or whatever, a little bit of Japanese influence. I love the little flowers on that.
I can't get over how lightweight it is.
Yes, I know. It's amazing fabric.
I love it.
It's doing really well right now.
I wear it with flip flops. I wear it with my chunky
little
heels.
sandal.
I
Yeah.
love it. And
Beautiful.
even you dress it up or down as
Yes, exactly. That's a lot of our pieces are like that.
well. I love this. Perfect.
Very beautiful. Just a little hem on that one, perhaps.
I'll try another one. That was an absolute blast, but right now it is time for the models to arrive, and Laura is going to style them herself. So stay tuned.